Continuing with section 6.2, we are now looking at solving a right triangle. So what does it mean to solve a right triangle? It means to find the measure of all three sides of the triangle and the measure of all three angles. Of course, some information will be given, and based on that and our knowledge of trigonometry, we should be able to do it. Now note here that we are at this stage we can solve only the right triangles, not like any triangle. Later we might be able to do that. So here is the example saying solve the triangle shown in the following figure. So the first one, we are given some information that this angle is 53, the 90-degree angle is sitting over here, and then the hypotenuse is 1000. Okay, so I have to find the legs. So let me give them a name. Again, you can call them O and A. I am just going to call them A, B. Okay. So we are going to find A, B and theta. So the first thing is easier to do is find the theta, because we know that the sum of these two triangles, the 53 and theta, will be equal to 90 degrees. So 53 degrees plus theta is equal to 90 degrees. So theta will be equal to 90 degrees minus 53 degrees. So which gives me 47 degrees. So we found theta. Now we have to find A and B. So can I use Pythagorean theorem here? No, because I have two unknown quantities. So what should I do? I should use some trig ratio or some trig function. So I now know theta, and I already know this the angle, which is 53. So if I use 53 and one of these unknowns, which is A or B, and then my hypotenuse. So for example, I can use, now there are many possibilities, I mean not too many, but there are few possibilities. So you can write down that sine of 53 degrees is equal to B over 1000, which gives you that B is equal to 1000 into sine of 53. Now, now that we know this side, should I use Pythagorean theorem? Well, I don't think we should use Pythagorean theorem, because we don't know what this will be, and taking a square of that will look complicated. So I could use that cosine of 53 is equal to A over 1000. So A will be equal to 1000 times cosine of 53. So that's all. We found all three. So theta is 47, A is 1000 into cosine 53, and B is 1000 into sine of 53. Can you do the next one? So now note here, the angle is given as pi over 5. So we will start by using theta plus pi over 5 equal to, now we will not say 90 degree, we will say pi over 2. So theta will be equal to pi over 2 minus pi over 5, which common denominator is 10, and top we get 5 pi minus 2 pi, so 3 pi over 10. So that is our theta. Now we can find one of the sides. Two sides are unknown. Which are unknown? The hypotenuse and the one of these sides. I can call this A and I can call this as C. So now we can use pi over 5, or we can use the other angle, which is 3 pi over 10. Well, this one is simpler, so I think better use this. So A, how can I find A? Well, this time I should not be using the hypotenuse yet, because then we will not have a value for our A, so I shouldn't be using the cosine, but I can use the tangent. So the tangent of, actually the cotangent is going to work better, because the cotangent of pi over 5 will be equal to 106 over A. So if I cross multiply A cotangent pi over 5 equals 106. Now we can leave it like this, or we can get A is equal to 106 divided by cotangent of pi over 5. But normally we don't leave our answers in secant and cotangent if possible. So this can be now converted into tangent, because remember 1 over cotangent is equal to tangent. So that is your A. How to find C now? Well, now you can use the cosine, because now we know A, or you can use the sine, because we know the opposite and the. So if I use sine, so I get sine of pi over 5 is equal to 106 over C. So which means cross multiply C sine of pi over 5 equals 106, or C is equal to 106 divided by sine of pi over 5, and we will leave it like that. Okay, so writing them all together, I think we have space up here. So we have A equals 106 tangent of pi over 3 C is equal to 106 divided by sine of pi over 5, sorry, not 3, pi over 5, and then what else? Well, what about theta? Yes, theta is the first thing that we found. Theta was 3 pi over 10. Now we used here for finding both these A and C, we used the pi over 5 angle. We could have used the 3 pi over 10. So for example, for finding A, I could have used tangent of 3 pi over 10 is equal to A over 106. So can you see, this will give me A is equal to 106 times tangent of 3 pi over 10. so we could have used that. Okay.